Okay, good morning once more. I welcome you all to today's class. I believe all our assignment has been sorted out, isn't it? Is there any place you are having challenge? Except those who are not here that were a little bit find it too difficult to follow up. You do follow. You don't have challenge, right? Huh? Good. So today we are still going to look at table, still on table. We are still going to see how we can use the table to implement and design maybe a biodata form. So I will be able to do that, to achieve that. I think we are not going to spend much time. After that, I will now give you an assignment again. Then we will now go back and do the assignment. A class assignment, a class assignment, a class assignment. So that is how we'll be doing it, so that your hand will get more stronger. Right? Are you scared of coding? Eh? So you need to be engaged. Okay? So let me open my notepad as usual. Then I will enter HTML. That is the structure. I'll enter the structure. Then title. Then I'll enter the head close, then the body open. Then I will have the body here close. Then I will have the HTML here close. I believe we can see very well. Now I'm going to save this normal. This is not the new thing now. I think everybody has known how to save. So we are going to save this as we have already done form, right? Let's save it. Let's have biodata form .html, biodata form .html. Then you save. Then on my title page, title tab there, I'm going to put biodata form. So I want a situation whereby I can have the school logo and then maybe my passport on it. All right, I want a situation like that. I will have the school logo and then my passport on the form. That is how I want us to go. All right, now in achieving that, I will first of all look for my passport. Let me go get a passport and a logo. Okay, I'll get a passport and a logo. This is a passport, and then this is BSc logo. Then I will get the two of them. I will move to my folder. Remember, move to your folder. Then I want to make it separate. I want this form to be separate, these pictures to have a folder on their own. Then I will show you how you can link it with the address. Are you getting my point now? So I'm going to create a new folder so that I can put this logo inside. Okay, are you following? I'm creating a new folder here inside my folder. Then I will name that folder images. Then I will open it and then I'll paste it inside. So I have passport here and I have logo. all of them is what? JPG. JPG. Okay. Now, this is this is my web page here. Where did I save that? Okay, now go back and save it. Let me go back and save this. I'll put it inside here. Now you see it here. Now this scripts now will be seen through this images file, but it's outside the folder. Are you getting my point now? So the images that is going to be working with this biodata form, they are all here inside images. So as a programmer, if you have images, you know that you are going to be uploading images on your web page. All you need to do is to create a separate folder for those images. Are you getting my point now? So that your code, you go here, you see image, you go here, you see code, you go here, you see different things. That means your code becomes scattered and tattered. They will not look arranged. Are you getting my point? Now, if I'm coding CSS, now if I'm going to add a CSS, I'm going to create a folder that will contain the script of CSS. That alone, we call it external CSS. Are you getting my point? If I'm going to create a JavaScript that will interact with the web page, I'm going to create a code, a folder different, and put this code inside the folder and link all of them. So everything will be arranged in that manner, so that your code will not look tattered. Are you getting the point? So anybody who is reading the code knows where and where those posts are linking to their folders. You get the point? So that is that. So by the time I'll be linking this, you will see how I do that. So first of all, I'm going to determine my what? Table is important. I'll determine my table. I will set the width this time around to be 100. Set my width to be 100%. Then I will set padding to be 2. Then cell spacing to be 0, and then align cell spacing. It is going to create space behind the border. I can put any number, but just that you're going to increase more space. That will not make much sense to me. That's why I always set it to be 0. Or it's going to create a double line border. All right. Then alignment center, not 0. Then if I want, I can put BG color here. BG color. Let this in carry background. Then let me put hash 333. That is the kind of hash color. Then I will have, let me put this now, so that I've not set border set, so I need to set border. Border equals to 1. Then I'll come down and open my T arrow. I don't need TH this time around. Okay, I don't need it. So I will have just TD. Then cospan is going to be, I'm going to be taking care of 4 columns. So that 4 columns. So that cospan is going to give me 4. So that 4 now is 4 columns. Get? Go. Then I'm going to have it to be I'm going to have this to be. Then I'll open a tab. I'll open another tab. I'll put img src, which is equals to images. Which folder is my image? My folder, my images are inside images folder. I get my point now. So this is it now. Images. This images now is now the folder. This folder called images. Alright. Then I will now put slash. I will now put slash. Then I will now have bsu.jpg. Align equals to left. You said? Oh, sorry. BSU. Align left and width. Put it to 20%. And then height. I'll put it to 20% as well. Then I will have this done. Then I will run it. I'm going to refresh my code. Don't need this. I'm going to run my code now. Let's see how it is going to be. Did you see that? This is the background color we have here. I get my point now. From this edge to this edge now is about 4 columns that we are just taking care of. I get my point. So we could span everything outside here. So we are now having this image here now. We said align at the left. If it is too big again, I'm going to reduce it maybe to 10. Yes. That's, I'm going to add it, you're going to see. Yes. Don't worry. That's why you see now. Are you not seeing the double line? You are seeing a double line here. Let's say I put 3. You see, there's a double line between the border. Between the border. So it's adding space between the border there. So we don't need that space. So that's why I set it to be 0. So the more I put cell padding, cell spacing, it's going to bring in that space. You see it? So I don't need it. That's why I set it to be what? 0. You get? Then this color seems too thick to me. Can I use CCC? I like this. But if I don't want, you see this this color, this logo color. You know, if I'm to set this now, if I'm to upload this now, maybe I am going to crop out this background line so that it just fits my color. But by this now, you see that this color is interacting with what? The white, with the hash color. You get my point now? So if I just want the color to just match this, all I need to do now, I have to go back and set this thing to white. Make more sense? Did you see the background of the image again? It's no longer showing. So everything now is now white. You get? So now yes. How come there's what? A line. There's a line. Okay. Okay. This place. This background color was this one alone is a background image. That image came with that background. You still can look at it here. The image came with the background already. You get the point. So if I leave it like this, that background image now will not be showing on top of this. So I don't need it like that. That is why I change it to white. So I put it to white so that background image will just disappear. You get now? Then after I have this, I can now say, let me have, remember the TD I opened here, I have not closed it. Hope you know, I have not closed it. So it means other codes are still coming. I get my point? So I'm going to add another one here, img src equals to images. I hope you know where this image is coming from. Go slash passport dot jpg. Then I'm going to set alignment this time around. From here I'll maintain the same thing, set alignment to right. Alignment this time around is going to be right. Then I'm done. I will close this and then close my TD. So even as that, you can see that the length of the image of this passport is longer than the logo. I get my point. So if that happens, you check this image. The size of this logo is 188 by what? 30. And the size of this passport is 184 by what? 274. That means the size of the passport is longer than what? The one of the image. You get the point? So if I'm to make that now, if I'm to adjust this now, I'm going to come down, right click on this, go to paint, and then check the dimension of the image. But you know that if I change that now, the passport might change drastically. Maybe the way it will look somehow 188 by 130. So I'll go here and resize. I'll uncheck this, put it on pixel, 188 by what? 130. You see that? So it doesn't make more sense. I get it now. So if it happens like this now, it means maybe I am still going to resize this. I should have it like 188 by 150. Let me check this. 188 by 150. Still doesn't look that good. So in this case, when you are checking images, you arrange images based on their dimensions, such that one dimension will not be bigger than that. If not, you can see that it is the length of this passport that enlarge this border more than the way it is. I seen it. That's the length of the passport that enlarge it like that. Oh, you say? If you want, you can decide to make adjustment, but I'm going to make adjustment here. So I will undo this. I'll make a little adjustment. Maybe this one should be this is 188, and this should be this 184, then this should be 180. So this looks more better, right? So you see that it looks more better. Then maybe I will now come here and see if I can adjust the width. If I can adjust the width maybe to 8. To 8. Looks more better this time around. Okay. the image alone is the dimension is bigger than this. So I need to set a dimension that at least can match the line. You can see, even if you see that, you saw the way we change it now, you see that at least is better than before. So if the image is bigger than the first one, you need to go back and resize the image and then come back and refresh your code and then resize the width and see you can get at least a better dimension.
But you don't give the width and the height. It automatically gives the.
Okay, now you have just 8%. Do you want to run on minus? You don't want to run on minus now. So if you are to do that, you don't expect only the width that will give you exact this, because already the dimension of this is bigger than this. So first of all, you need to reduce the dimensions to get at least similar, if not equal, to what you have, to get at least similar with what you have. To give you the result. You get the point. Go. So having done this now, we are going to introduce something like this. You can see all of this is inside where? One table column. Okay? So now, and it still continue, it has not finished. Still continue. So we are maintaining just that one column and finish up everything. So I'm still going to have something like, I'll put this down. I'm still going to have something like head 1, or let me use head 2. Then I will have Intercontinental College of, or since you are using BSU logo, let's use the name, please. Let's use Benue State University. It's for that one now. Let's use this one. Then we'll put H2, and then inside here I can put align equals to where? Center. Then I will refresh. Then I have this there. Then in case we have any other heading, I want to look into, like there should be okay, we say it's biodata form. Then I can just highlight this down again, put down, and then indicate here to be 3, and then change here to be what? Biodata form. I wrote what? Biodata form, and then I'll have it like this. You see that? Now, if this is set, now all we need to do now is just to begin with our form now. Yeah, just to begin with our form now. So sometimes we see such thing like this online, right?
So these are
all right. What is too big? The space is too big. That's because I make the width to be 100. So if it is too low, maybe we can set it to be 90 or 80. What are you saying? The space here, whether it's not too big. No, 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 it should be like this. Let's leave the space between here like this. Okay, because I don't have any intention to add any other something below. Okay, assuming I have more, I would have said, okay, let me take this up, adjust this up a little. Okay. Hmm?
So if you want to adjust it,
If I want to adjust that to the top, that means I have to come in with style. I have to come in with inline CSS so that I will have what we call margin top. Then I will set it to be -5 pixel semicolon. Yes, it's going up. Then I'll put it 20 pixel margin top. Close the space. Space has been closed. You get the point. But the way it is now, it doesn't look more sense. Does it make more sense? It's not too close. But let's just leave it at that space only. Okay. So once you want to add up that, you can just put margin top. That's why we have margin top, margin left, margin right, and margin bottom. So all those things are there to set your margin right. So having done this, what I'm going to do next is that, you know what we are doing, we are just using raw HTML. Okay, we are just using raw HTML. Now, what I'm going to do next here, I need a form now. I need form to begin with. Now, for me to do that now, I'm going to set open. Let's say I'm going to determine another thing here inside this TD tag. This I have determined another one inside this TD tag, another table. Are we following? Yes. Now, what will happen? I have TD, then I have span equals to 4, then I have what we call first name. I want to call first name. Then I'll have what we call input type equals to text value empty name empty, then I'll put required, then I'll close that. So if I do this, I forgot something here. CR needs to be open here. If I do this, then I have to close the TD here. Then let's run it. You see that? But then if I don't want this border to show, I can do away with the border. All I need to do is to set this border to be 0 so that everything matches. Did you see that? Huh? And again, if I want to separate this name, put it in a column and put this input text in a column, we can still do that. So that we can just have at least 4 columns, maintain our 4 columns. Okay? Can just maintain our 4 columns. Let's say this is this input type, I break it out. Okay, then I have to put another TD and then put this back and then close the TD. That is all of them are in 2 separate columns this time around. 2 separate columns. I get now. How do you see that? You will see that if you go back and fix your border to 1, and you will know that both of them are 2 different separate columns. You get? Go. So let's remove the 0 so that we maintain our stuff. So now the next thing is, I'm still going to have another column on this row. So I'm just going to copy and then paste and change this to what? Last name. Then if I refresh, then I should have something like this. You get that? Huh? You want it to be coming like this? This is a form, but the other form normally go like this. You know, they are much. When you have much details to enter, you enter contact, you still enter permanent contact address. You still be entering, they will ask you for fax and all those kind of talks. Plenty details. Guardian's phone number, all those things. So if you say you want to make it just on a vertical level, that means you have a lot of line to go to. You get? If you want, you can still set this. Okay, let's leave it at this. So we are done with this row now. We are done with this row. So the next one now is just to get a full row again, copy, okay, and then paste to save our time. Okay, so here is going to be email of the student. Then this one is going to be phone number. Then the input text, remember we're going to change this to email. Then we're going to change this to number. Right? What again? Require? The name, I've changed it. So we refresh again. You see, all of them will be coming on a gradual note. You get a point. So if I go again, recopy this, and I paste again, then I'm going to have what next? Who should we talking? Yes, that's right. State of origin. Then here is going to be text. But if I don't want, I will set it to be what? Drop down menu. If I don't want this, I'm going to set it to be drop down menu. Let's use drop down menu method, right? Let's say I drop down menu will work for us. So in doing this, I'll push this one down so I can have a little space. So at this point, I'm going to do away with this and indicate what? Select. Indicate select. After indicate select, then I'm going to have like option, then I'll have value inside. Then I'll state the value to be what? Select. Or you can use choose. Then you can put select here, and then you close the option. Lucy, are you following me too? Are you following me? Are you sure? Please, if you have question, ask me immediately. If you have question, please ask me. Draw me back. I want you to follow. All right. Now, after you select, put the select option. Then we have done the select option before, right? Yeah. Now this select, now I'm going to put state of origin. We have Abia first, then I'll put Abia here, then I'll come again. Let me just choose random state. Okay, I'll put Benue. I'll put Benue here. Here I will put Enugu, and then here too I'll put
Enugu. Let's pick at 5 or 4. After Enugu, we have Nasarawa. Nasarawa. What? It's double S? Okay. Then let's leave it at this. So after you are done with this, you can just close what? Your select tab. Close your select tab. Now, if we do this, we go to save. Let's go to this one again. What do we have here? Should be what? Gender, state of origin, local government. LGA. So I will use this select in place. Okay? I'll use it to replace this. Hope we understand what I'm doing now. I'll use it to replace this. So I will change this now to where? Now give me state of origin, Makurdi. Makurdi. Here too is Makurdi. Then we have Otukpo. Otukpo. What again? Oju. Boku. Oju. Huh? Huh? Here is Boku. So if this is done, you can now go back and then refresh it. Now if you want this to span to this according to this length, you see that you cannot select any one you want. So we call this a drop down menu tool using option. You get now. When you are filling form all online, you see come across such things, all these recruitment forms, come across all of these things. This is the logic. We get. Now, the next thing now, let's expand it to give it the other line. All you need to do is to just come to this your select tab and then indicate what? Width. Indicate width. Make the width to be 50% to be too much. Let me just make it at 10%. Doesn't move. Okay, this way we give us headache. Let me change it and see again. It didn't move. Now, what we are going to do in this case now, we are going to add inline CSS. Let's just use type equals to, then we use width. We use width, and then we can just put it on 50 pixel. If that happens, small. Can you imagine? This, you can see why, you can see how pixel is small. You can see how pixel is small. It doesn't move faster. So you just have to find a way to fix that. At 170 thereabouts. Good. So I will also get this style here and also drop it here because they are the same thing. So both of them will come on the same line. So things continuous. Any questions so far? Do we understand? Fidelis, did you understand? You are nodding your head. If you don't understand, ask question. Let's forge ahead. Everywhere good. Maybe? Okay. Since everywhere good, let's proceed. Okay, we are not going to do everything all. Okay? I'm going to pause somewhere so that then you do the rest at home. Okay? Let me just add a submit, like a submit button, or let me just do few and then after that, what you're supposed to add? Country, right?
nationality, and then we add biodata. I'm sorry, we add gender. We have not added gender. We add gender, and then we add address. But then when you go home, your assignment is going to be that when you go home, you are going to do a complete one. All these, just take a look at next of kin. Thank you. Involve all of these things in the form. Next of kin, a sample. I'll look for a sample. They just add all of these things inside. Your sponsor, guardian, all of these things in a form. Biodata form in school, you used to carry all of those things. You feed all those things. You get. That is how the school can capture everything about you. So if you don't submit that form, they will see you that your details is not complete, your screening is not complete. True of us. They will screen you out too. So you must complete that biodata form. It's very, very important to them. Okay, we are not done yet. So we are going to add gender here. I'm going to add gender here. So let me just save my time, copy at the head at the top, and then paste here. So here is going to be gender. Then here I'm going to change the type now to be what? Radio. I want it checked. Change it to be radio. Then I'm going to put here by the side here. I'm going to put May. Then I'm going to change this one to what? Yes, I'll go for female. Then I'll have this. Put it here. This should be female. Then I'll have this also pasted here. Then this one should be what? Nationality. So I'm going to be picking all of this. If you understand what you are doing, you know that so many of the things here is going to be repetitive. We get so many things here is going to be repetitive. Just get the process. That's it. So I want to do nationality now. You know that I want to select country. So I'm going to pick this out. I need it. So I'm going to drop it here. So I'm going to change this now to where? Nigeria. Then here is going to be USA. Then here is going to be Ghana. Here should be Ghana. Then one last country, UK. This people are like, all right. So we have this. Okay. So we have this. So that is that. The radio is radio. I set it to. If I select to check the two, so I need to use CSS to do that. That will stop. That will be switching. Okay. So since we are not working strictly with CSS, we are just working strictly understand. Yes. Yes, we work. Okay. Let's say here now I indicate, let me put gender. Here now gender. Okay.
Get? Good. Now, after that, I should just put what next? Address. Okay? I just need address and I will end this code. Then what I'm going to do here next is that let me just go at the top and get this. Copy this, I'll come down and then I'll paste it below here. Then I'll change this to what? Address. Change this to address. Then remember, I don't need two columns again. Okay? I don't need two columns again. I just need just one to work with. Now the next thing I'm going to do here now, you're going to fix here now. I'm going to change here to what? Text area. We are going to have course to 3 rows equals to 3. Then I'm going to have text area close, because I need it to expand. I need it to expand to this part here. Okay, if you hold this in and drag, it will not go like that. I need it to expand, and again it's maintaining just one column, so I need to co-span it as well. I need to co-span it. So if I co-spanning it now, it's taking care of how many columns? 3, not 4 again. So it's going to be okay, let me put 4C. Don't worry. Let me expand it. It's going to expand. Okay. Suppose we take care of 3 columns. So I want to expand it here. By expansion, I'm going to have a little style inside. Then I'll put I'll indicate width. My width should be about 500 pixels, such that it can cover. It's about 500 pixels, such that it can cover. See, up to 500 we got it. Okay, that's it. There's something here. Like 800. No, I don't need it to expand like this one. Okay. Okay, don't worry. Let's maintain the first expand. This here. Please. the text area.
The process of adding another this is dead figure. Just install it under the software.
This come. Let me see what is going on exactly. This closes here.
This don't do that text.
Just hold on. Oh, just hold on first. There's something I'm trying to fix. Still giving me that issue. Please let me check something. Let me check what is happening. We are missing one of the column. This column here is missing. Okay. I've seen. This supposed not to be co-span by this be co-span T. Which is 3, and we have address, then close the CD. Back.
Don't close one intercept.
I don't close what?
This one, this second, this selection from nationality.
For nationality. It's closed now. Look at it. Okay. The only thing there is a dragging of that text. Coming. Let's hold on. I don't want to set if I put this address. Okay, there's a mistake here. Let me go through this. Spam equals to 4. None of this point is green. This is alright.
Now,
Yes.
I was thinking about try running without personality. Just run with it. Address in the
Without postponing what?
yeah. You also have
If you don't postpone it, how will you work? Hmm? If you don't postpone it, it will not work now. I want it to cut across the whole column. That's what I want. Just relax. I'll fix it. Okay? There's a line here. Morning. No.
So,
Yes.
that inline block is clean. You know the people.
Nine line what?
That inline, you the other way we're trying to create an address space. Included state in inline block.
Even here. There's this line here. I want to know where that line is coming from. Agenda. Is okay.
I think that address is coming from the product. Let me test it.
Agenda functionality. Oh, I will follow, let read the lines of the code from the beginning. We have,
People that like change it from them to what? That's the reason.
yes, I want to be seeing the line. That's why I change it. Okay, I want to be seeing the line so that I'll know where this mistake is coming from. What we have here is this line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh? Can we do what? No, I am normal. Can postpone 3 columns now. But I wonder why. You see this line, huh?
This is what I was asking about that. Look at that last class.
The last,
Class that was trying to say and address points. You added a display for inline.
that one is what we are doing this CSS. So they are not doing strictly CSS today, adding CSS much, just on HTML only. And these are solve the problem. Let me just identify where that tag is coming from. These are the things we face sometimes. Once you just say it, you just fix it, then everything will be normal again. If I have this, expand this, and this.
I think it's better one. Second one. One.
Figures. Then what is the problem? Wàhálà dé o. Just one minute. So I postponed it, I set it to 10. Now they say wahala ba. Okay, I'm still going to use this. Put here. Then I should have postponed here. This time around, let me make it hit it on 11. So here going to have something like button, and I'm going to have submit. I'm going to have maybe something like, maybe I want to style the button, and I can just put a little border radius. Should be 10 pixel, comma 10 pixel. Then background, this is just for the button. Background, you can just put hash 55, and then color will be hash triple, and that's that. Then I'll do away with this, or I'm going to write something here. Then text align was to center, didn't go, okay, didn't go. Then I'll put margin left, indicates 160 pixels. If it didn't go again, I'll put EL. Second. You see that this unit is faster than that pixel, huh? Good. Then afterward, I can decide to give a write-up. I need a little write-up here. Then I'll put it on P tab. I'll say welcome. You said? Welcome. Yes. Hash. FF is white. Mark your word. The white is for the text. The background is for the distance. Welcome to Benue State University Makurdi. We are glad to have you here. Then I close my marking. That's it. That should be coming. You see the movement of the text? That is called marking. That is what I'm saying. That's where I want people to ask questions. People don't want to ask. That's why I needed you to ask questions. Okay. It's still going at the top. Okay, I know why. You know, there are two tables we open here. The first one and the second one. So we'll close the second one here. The second one has to be closed here. Then after that, you can close this one, the T arrow. You to close it. Close this one and then you close the table. So by doing that, the text should come below. You understand? You didn't understand? We open two tables here. This was the first table, right? And we declared all of this. And we know we did not close the TD here. So every other thing that is happening now is inside this TD. Alright? And we now came and open another one here. So this one we declare now, now closed. Now come and close here. You get? Then this one continue from the other first one and now closed here. So this is the other first one. So that TD we did not close from there. This is where we close the TD and the row. And then the table.
This last line
from the first one. Alright? Any question? You are clear? Good. Lucy, ask question. Fidelis, ask question. No, you guys should ask question. Ask question, you know. That marking. No, it's used to move the text. That's the essence of that marking. Move the text, drop and come back and continue, come back and continue. So these are the things that they deceive us with. It's good. All right. So see, there's no any other question. Just for you to get the code, jot it down. Then the assignment, I'm going to drop it, complete by your data form, and you see how you can fix that. Okay. I hope you understood today's class. Here, Benue State University. So we're supposed to add Makurdi, right? But I'm not talking. We're supposed to put comma here. Then we'll put Makurdi. Good. So that is that. In respect of no other question, we'll meet in our next class, which is going to be Wednesday. Okay? That will be our next class. Wednesday. Most don't want to ask questions. Eh?